Alright, we're back. I'm only slightly disappointed that the title screen is exactly the same as Van's Route 1. At least change it up a little bit for the plot. Alright, we need to talk to everybody and do a side quest. Then we can move on with the story. Start off over here. Hey there, boys. Step right in and play your little hearts out. I still can't get over me running into Melody on my lunch break. She kept droning on about the big spender she pulled in earlier, or the cute guy she saw this morning, or whatever it's like. Like, have some class, right? Not that I plan on taking it lying down. Next time I'll leave her sobbing eyeliner down her cheeks. Okay, gotta holler those customers inside to play their pay away. Not only better wipe that painted face clean before I make her cry it off. Go me. What a toxic rivalry.
Beginning search.
Heard about the commotion over at the Chardon. Troublemakers come in all forms by the sound of it. I only know the inside story secondhand, but still. I only ever stay out of troubled waters. Something doesn't sit right about last night's missing person cases either. Don't go sticking your necks out too far, got it? Sure thing, old-timer. Provided you pass along anything else you learn. Alright, alright. May as well kiss peace and quiet goodbye here and now. The Ramadi's network should have a beat on this sitch. Chances are there's some nasty work behind it all. Just what we needed, said no manager ever. Suppose they ought to give my staff a heads up too. I'm also this casino's pit boss, believe it or not. Training new hires is part of my duties, and this one girl, Molika, she worries me a little. I appreciate the energy, but she can be a bit childish in a way that irks our patrons from time to time. Still, it's hard to fault a passionate work ethic. Name sounds oddly familiar. I had my own share of bumps in the road back in my younger days, so I'll turn a blind eye here and there. But irking our patrons will ultimately undermine our casino's credibility. Maybe this calls for some more direct guidance. Nothing new in the shop, sadly.
Now where?
Am I playing it too fast and loose?
The truth is, I used to be an illegal immigrant. Nothing more than a drifter from the Central East. But took pity and introduced me to Dingo, who then referred me for a job here. To this day, everything I do and have in life is thanks to him. Only I could have finished repaying him before, well, it still haunts me every now and then. Speaking of Dingo, his little protege dropped by here not too long ago. He came to get my advice before heading off to cover some stories in Tharbad. Wonder how that's going, can't say I have much faith, though. That girl lands right in the intersection of Klutz and Dips. This woman earlier, Cecilia, as I recall, with her level of skill, you'd never guess she was a beginner. Perhaps it's the inexperience that makes her playstyle so elegant in its simplicity, though having a natural gift for the game is certainly no detriment. I haven't had such low-stakes fun in some time. It's a different kind of thrill, but not at all disagreeable. Her. Oh yeah, she's like a natural gambler. I thought I was going to go in a different direction. Anyway, I just had the most exhilarating game of poker earlier, even now my heart's still pounding. Granted, the dealer was kind enough to adjust herself to a player's skill level, but still in all, trying to read your opponent's hands makes for such fierce competition. What fun this casino is. I couldn't be more grateful to have my husband escort me these past few days. Extravagance isn't something we often engage in. It's been a long while since we even so much as shared a drink at a counter like this. Seeing my wife have such a grand time caused to mind our honeymoon somewhat. Little excursions such as these make for a pleasant departure, I suppose.
Initiating search.
No crystals up here. Was Monica the girl up front? Yeah. She's performing again. Going home's not an option for me. It's make a living off my music or bust. Problem is, the money's not exactly rolling in yet, so I gotta sharpen up my technique. There was this one old lady who stopped by earlier, though. Real lofty, larger-than-life type. You should try your hand at a ballad, she said. I think it's not really my speed, but it wouldn't hurt to experiment. This kitten sure took a liking to me. But whatever, it's just because I'm on her turf, probably. She'll get bored and leave eventually. Not gonna happen. It likes the attention. Talk to you already? No. This was brought to my attention while conferring with my superiors regarding that subliminal video. But apparently there is a small percentage of our theater patrons that we are unable to reach. It's rather concerning. I can only hope nothing's amiss with them. That ain't good. Oh, these two. Taking up the bid just to spite me, you despicable mirror-hungry cad, you. Beg pardon, and just who, pray tell, is to blame for all these unceremonious stabs to my wallet? Sir, ma'am, the auction is ended. Now, while it pains me greatly to bring this up, would you happen to have the money to cover the items you successfully bid on? As the both of you each have extensive histories of being in arrears, I'm afraid that an extended deadline will be out of the question. Give me a second, I'm looking up what arrears means. Arrears. Money that is owed that should have been paid earlier. So both of them are constantly late on their payments. Should payment remain unrendered by the end of next week, your winning bids will be voided along with your memberships. What? Next week? My membership voided? You mean to say I'll be barred from participating? Dread it all. Whatever shall I do? Final sum exceeds my budget. I can't possibly scrounge that much up on such short notice. Whatever shall I do? They've always deferred my payments thus far. Losing the bid on those paired Artemis works to that blasted Lord Cromwell is maddening already. Sob. And now they'd have me forfeit my rightful winnings too? Is there truly no salvaging this? Don't bet more than your means. A certain someone who shall remain unnamed has forced me significantly over my budget. I couldn't possibly amass the payments on such short notice. Perhaps I could retract a few winning bids. No, even then, there's no guarantee of making the cutoff in time. I simply must procure the Mira.
Well then. Not this way.
No reason to go that way.
This music kind of reminds me of some of the music from East 9.
Search time.
Hey, we can take the back door now. What? I don't know if me and high-end clubs really go together. Aw, not biting? What a letdown. And Hero's all ready to give you some of our extra special service. Extra special service? Cool. Could you be more specific? Hook, line, and sinker. It's not that I'm against the idea. You could spin this as just part of the Edis tourist experience. No, wait, the guidebook said to steer clear of Chardon District solicitors for a reason. Do I stay or do I dare? My head is swimming. I know for a fact I can get any of our male clientele eating right out of my hand. Still, I only call it the guys with loose-looking purse strings. Efficient and streamlined is the Mellowy MO. You won't get that from a certain stuck-up witch who will schmooze up anything with a pulse. It's like, have some shame, right? Lunch was total torture, but at least I got to take Monica down a few pegs. Seriously though, how is it that she and I always end up running into each other? Oh, it's like the same, we like the same stores, take our breaks at the same time. It's like having a rash that keeps coming back. It sounds like you two should just become friends already. Let's see, we're going to the sportsbook now. Somehow or another, Connie developed a fascination with sportsbook betting. problem is, I've never actually gambled myself. But they said you could get a penguin charm as a prize. Come on, Dad. Can you get one for me? Please, 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 please. Well, what the heck? Everyone else is trying their luck, so why not? Anything to make you happy, Connie. Let's get this little adventure rolling. Yay, thanks, Dad. What a charmer. Betting games are first for me, but I can't look Connie in the eyes and say no. Oh well, nothing wrong with a city dweller having some city dweller fun. Besides, what the boy really wants is that little charm they got as a prize. Imagine, all that begging for a fancy toy rocket, only to be satisfied by some cheap trinket. He just wants everything. Big Penguin told me they give out little toy penguins as prizes. Hey, Dad's got this. I believe in him. Where is the penguin, anyway?
Thanks for stopping by.
Oh! There it is.
What on earth is that costume?
I'm torn between making a win bet or a show bet. In the former, your choice must take first place, but the latter eases their requirement to anywhere in the top 3. So in that case, you get a better return placing a trio bet on the first, second, and third place finishers. What choice is objectively the best? Sounds like some real hullabaloo's going down at the theater. Just how's a woman to make her bets in peace with all that racket? Marte Municipal High extends their lead further and further. Will this be their first ever 1500 Arge freestyle win? Ooh, the what? Well, hot dog, at this rate, the gold is as good as... No, wait. St. Troy Provisional High School is gaining. Victory's just in reach, but who will snatch it? Dig deep, damn it! They're second in the provisional ranks, leave them there. Can't you dunderheads just take it all for once? The energy from her is palpable. So much for going cold turkey on the betting. Never again will I doubt the popularity of school sports. Damn it all, who gave you permission to drag your ass on the ground? Don't you dare lose the lead, you redacted. Wet behind the ears, little redacted. Beautiful. Well, little penguin, are your terms of employment clear? No job well done means no paycheck, and no paycheck means no money for you to send back. I'll try my very bestest. Anything to make myself useful at once here and then. Well, then you best get pulling in those customers, dear. What about your tardiness? I'll be deducting from your wages accordingly. Still so stingy. You're a total slave driver lot. I can't make heads or tails of this situation, but it seems taxing. That reminds me of something. I mentioned it to somebody earlier, but I actually forgot to put in my work timesheets over the last week. So, give me a second or else I won't get paid. I believe pay week is next week. Let's see, what day is today? It's the 15th, okay. At least, like my work got a new pay app. Thankfully, it makes entering in all my hours very easy since I pretty much work the same hours every single week. So, yeah. There we go. All done. I can't make heads or tails of the situation, but it seems taxing. Most definitely. I'm gonna go try my very bestest. Just you wait and see, lot. If you say so. Now, get to working those slippers off, okay? This kid's on the spacey side, so she's going to need some good, proper employee training. Oh, and try to keep out of it if you don't mind. Save us all the trouble, you know? Alright, topic. Summer
Pardon
Tournament
me.
Dark Horse.
What would you like?
You're here to use the bookie service, right? What event will you like to bet on? Okay. One that looks interesting is professional basketball summer tournament, maybe. Red Tigers is a summer tournament's dark horse. Might not be a bad idea to bound that one and use it as a point of reference. Ooh, daring, aren't we? The bets have gotten bigger. So my thought is, we'll just do the trio and the underdog. It's the best odds that will give us the most amount of money if we win.
We'll see how things... What would you like? We'll see how...
So I'm assuming we'll at least get the three for one, bet. We just don't know if the dark horse will win at all, and if they do, we will get a good amount of Mira, even though we don't really need it at this point in the game. All my fellow scalpers from way back when sank down deep into the Blacklight district. But hell, I'm going to that maggot-infested dump. Nothing but a load of scumbags in bed with each other. I did make my way there once in my younger days, only to lose the shirt off my back and the skin off my bones to their illegal gambling racket. I bet they're still cackling their asses off at me to this very second. Never again. I'm a lone ranger for life now.
What's next?
I pressed the wrong button.
Shard search? Go.
Club Pretty Rabbit. Will they say anything if I try to go in the door? No, they won't.
Search time.
Why, mister, you and your pals play in the stock market. If not, you ought to go up. You ought to while the going's still good. They started tax exemptions on it, though, didn't you know? I hear loads about investing, but do you believe me when I say shares in the space industry are right on the brink of blasting off? So, if you want to load up, now's the time. I'll even throw you some insider info for a small fee, that is. Space stocks are all set to blast off starting next week. Even I bought a barrel full myself, I did. If you want in, then grease the wheels with a little donation. What an interesting kid. And at that, right as we enter. Closed temporarily. Closed temporarily. Yes, that's what it said. This seems to be related to the forest PG we saw earlier. Are you going to take it on, Van? Yeah. Somebody vandalized art. I'm pretty curious about it. Let's talk to him now. Are you the Spriggan I keep hearing about? Thank you for coming all this way. No worries, it's all part of the job. More importantly, seems like you got something big going down. Well, yes. We're putting on a 3-person exhibit to get people excited about the future of contemporary art. Perhaps it'd be easier just to show you what's going on. Oh. The only person that comes to mind is the, that Forest PG guy who essentially tried to, I'm not sure if she was kidnapping Kisara or if, he was going to use her to just, like, make money. But yeah, that was a side quest from a while ago. I don't remember what town that was in. We're in Daybreak 2, though. This is... my goodness. Awful, isn't it? Here's what the original picture looked like for reference. I mean... Kisara does do graffiti, so I can see how someone would think this is intentional if they hadn't seen the original. Still, the area that's been painted over is too big. Yes, this is nothing but a desecration of the artist's work. When did you first notice this? It was being displayed to the general public as usual this morning. Yeah, I saw it too. Weren't any issues as I was aware of. Yeah, they had a connection event over there. As it happens, we had maintenance scheduled to be done in the exhibition hall at noon today. We closed temporarily at exactly 12 o'clock. I call it maintenance, but it was mostly just adjusting the lighting. We leave it to the artists themselves to handle who comes and goes during that time. That was when this occurred. An incident during maintenance, huh? Well, who's the one who found it first? That would be Angie, one of Kisara's friends from school. She was going in and out of the exhibition hall helping Kasara. Apparently she'd seen it when she had just come back from the restroom. Nobody else was there at the time. There was a window when it was unattended? Yes, that's right. And she actually shrieked when she saw it. She was so startled, and I came running, as did other members of staff. That was around 12:50 p.m. I see. In short, the purple woman involved in the exhibit. Based on what we've heard, it doesn't seem possible for an outsider to be a culprit. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I'm glad you're quick to understand. Kasara, the victim of the situation, went as far as to say that the piece had become charming in its own way. She even claimed we didn't need to look for the culprit, but as the person in charge of this exhibition, I can't ignore what happened. I suppose that's true. Yes, and we cannot deny the possibility of this occurring a second time. That I said, I really don't want to make this into a major incident either, which is why Kasara recommended I reach out to the Spriggan for help. That's one question answered. Say, do you mind if everyone involved sticks around? Not at all. I've already made the call to have everyone remain here. Kasara left in shock, as you might expect. But if need be, I'm sure she would be willing to answer your questions. You see, and it seems everything's in place for us to make a deduction. Well, I get the picture now. For the record, I was working on the second floor at midday, though I have no knowledge about who came or went from the exhibition hall. My alibi shouldn't have any issues, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't count me among your suspects. Confident, aren't you? Don't seem to be lying at any rate. Why don't we start by having a brief chat with the other people involved?
Let's start this 4SPG, shall we?
Yes, we shall. It's going to say before we start. We're gonna have to make a decision. We want to make sure we're right the first time. What's up, Chessmaster? How's it going? We're having everybody involved in the event remain here. The investigation's yours to conduct. Please find the culprit for us. You guys are the fixers then. Appreciate the help. Let me start by saving you some time. I didn't do it. Got proof? There was simply never a time when I was alone. Raymond asked me for help, so I was working with him the whole time. Really? You'd better check with Raymond too to see if his story tracks. Just for reference, may I ask what kind of work you are doing here? Sure, the appearance of rust is crucial to these pieces, but it can change bit by bit. So I regularly check the color and adjust the balance accordingly. I see, the appearance. Anyway, I get that you're particular about this. Tell me, what do you think of Kasara's art? Got in the door today was way too slow, so you got the hell out ASAP. I mean, hey, that's a way to do things. Tell me, what do you think of Kasara's art? Well, the three of us exhibiting her work seems to be getting the most attention. For that alone, I have no choice but to be conscious of it. But I will never do anything to defile another person's art. Is that right? I understand. I always think of myself as the artistic be-all and end-all when creating my pieces. So sure, if somebody else's work got more acclaim instead, that's not the sort of thing I can ignore. But still, not even I'd go so far as to vandalize somebody else's work. I guess we'll meet his alibi then. What's up, Raymond? Haven't you seen you since yesterday, Raymond? Mind if we ask you some questions? You had the gall to try to twist your arm into staying longer? I mean, they probably need a certain amount of people. I mean, even if it's not a busy day, there's always a chance of, like, a rush coming through, no matter what business you're in, if you're in a business where people come and go for business. Man, yes, of course. Though, to be honest, I don't know much. I was busy helping Felix at midday, after all. We're together the whole time. That matches what we heard before. In that case, it seems likely they're both innocent. I take it you don't know much about what was happening around you then. Yes, I'm sorry to say. Really, all I know is that Felix is innocent. Alright, that's all our questions answered. Felix is guilty. The only thing I know for sure is that Felix is innocent. Sorry, I can't offer anything more. So I'm thinking this is the other artist, who is my current suspect, without even talking to him. He must be the ones investigating the incident. I'll answer any questions I can. Fire away. Alright then, let's start with your alibi. I don't remember exactly when I was in the exhibition room, but it shouldn't be hard to prove. I was with Ashanti the entire time. He's the one who works as the curator, right? We'll want to confirm this with her later. By the way, what were you doing in the exhibition room? I was adjusting the lights that illuminate the art. Though it's indoors, the lighting still changes between morning and afternoon. I'm mindful of how the shadows fall. It may not sound like much, but the work I do is vital. It sounds like there's a lot to think about behind the scenes. Wow, this has been informative. Last question. May I ask what you think of Kasara? Well, she's the youngest of the three of us. Put it plainly, I think she's more passionate than either Felix or myself. But that's exactly why I can't afford to let her outdo me. We may work in different mediums, but she ignites my fighting spirit. I see. That makes sense. Oh. Huh. Anyway, is there actual ceiling lighting? No. The lighting changes from day to day, but not a singular window in sight outside of the front door, which already has a canopy over it. Anyway. I just don't understand how things came to this. Worst comes to worst, our free artist exhibition may end up cancelled entirely. Yeah, I should show you what I was going to say on that. Plus you have something important planned tonight. I mean, if you already have plans, then yeah. So, from what we have already, she is the only one that does not have an alibi. Interesting. The weather's starting to pick up. Oh yeah. In Michigan here, it is insanely windy. We have been having, like, wind advisories for, like, the past, like, 3 or 4 days. In fact, let's see what the weather currently is slated right now. We have rain and gusts of wind going through the evening, and then in the morning we have gusts of wind, and then it looks like it's fairly calm but cold as hell until Friday. And by cold as hell, I mean I wish it was not 26 degrees on Tuesday. Houston, hitting you hard?
Well.
I mean, I heard there was some kind of big weather thing going through the whole country at this point. Like just something weird in March to kind of throw all the weather out of whack. You're the curator, right? You could tell us what you know? Well, I was helping Mehmet at noon today. We got lunch together after that, so I can at least prove his alibi. That matches the testimony you just heard from him. That doesn't leave much room for doubt. As far as the others go, I honestly have no idea. Honestly, I'm finding this whole thing hard to swallow. My sympathies. Anyway, thanks for your testimony. Sigh, just how did it end up like this? Hindsight is 20/20, but even so, I should have been paying closer attention. So it seems like she is the one who is guilty. Although technically, both her and him don't have a extra person who can follow this alibi. Anyhow, how mine was a 4SPG this time? We are investigating who defaced Kasara's art with a bunch of red marker. And so far, the most likely one is her classmate over here. But we'll find out. Oh, it's you guys. Kasara's always talking about you. I'm assuming jealousy. I mean, she was able to enter Armis Academy on scholarship without having to take an entrance exam, which apparently is very difficult. If Curtis's experience in Daybreak 1 was anything to go by. You guys, Kasara's always talking about you. We worked out of Old Town. Might say we got a bit of connection to Kasara. Or was it during Daybreak 2? I'm sure what happened here must be quite a shock. Though it might be difficult for you. Would you mind cooperating with us so that we can find the culprit? Alright, but I don't know if I'll be of any help. You were with Kasara at the time, right? Right, she wanted me to help her reposition her painting. I got here around 12:30 p.m., I think. It seemed like everyone else had already finished by then, but that's when we got to work. So you two were the last ones there. The work itself didn't take more than 10 minutes. Kasara said she wanted to use the restroom, so I went with her. I finished first, so I went back to the exhibition hall before she did. And that's when you saw the painting like that, which means she doesn't have an alibi during that one moment. I was really surprised. I even shrieked. That's when everyone else came running. Did Kasara lag behind the others? Yes, she was the last to arrive. I tried to talk to her, but she just left the art gallery. I understand. I think that's all we need for now. Thank you so much, Angie. Don't mention it. Seems like we've learned all we can out of these people. Yes, you're right. You have enough to make a tentative inference, but... well, no use stalling around. Let's give a report for now. Oh, Kasara, how did it turn out like this? Was it Kasara who did it herself, maybe? Because I remember she was standing here and she looked, I'm not sure if confused is the word. Maybe conflicted. I mean, I guess it's also an option. Could have done it herself. How'd it go? Did you determine the culprit? I think we're on the cusp. Mind gathering everyone here. But Angie seems like the most likely suspect of everyone who's currently standing here. Seems like you found the truth. I'm nervous for some reason. Ellipses. Well, nothing back. Tell us, who's the culprit? Well, we don't have conclusive evidence yet, but... yeah, my guess is it's Kasara. The culprit is someone who isn't here. Huh? Oh. No way. That's right. That's ridiculous. Let me speak bluntly. It was Angie, wasn't it? Hold on, you can't just decide that on your own. It's true that according to our investigation, Angie was the only one without an alibi. But we learned there was one other person without an alibi. Couldn't be. Curtis. Are you guys still stuck there? I spotted Kasara, but then I lost sight of her again. Curtis? Oh, he's been pursuing Kasara, huh? What in the world? Leave the talk for later. We're going after him. I'm coming too. Van and Curtis exchanged information and decided to meet up in Riverside. That's what I thought. Even though I was wrong basically 3 times before I figured it out. It could have been Kasara because she was conflicted. Seeing the clues from the previous chapters when I talked to every single NPC. Whenever I spot Kasara, she gets away again. Not sure, but I think she's still nearby. Sounds like it'd be most efficient if we split into 2 groups. Why don't we do a shard search? We'll take the far side of the bridge, so you two take this one. Got it. Okay.
Shard search? Go.
Nearly got hit by a car. Cornered. We finally found you, Kasara Christie. Well done, Spriggan. You enjoy getting to play detective? You really do it yourself, Kasara? That's why you came here, isn't it? Because you thought so? Well, that's true. Are you freaking kidding me? Pant. Finally caught up to you. Perfect timing. I want you two to hear this too. What do you think I am? Huh? Sarah. Well, just half a year ago I was nobody. A stone on the road, or less than that, I was gutter trash. I made all kinds of connections, and before I knew it, the tide was carrying me along. Now the world thinks of me as some sort of genius young artist. doesn't feel deserving of the praise. What's wrong with that? If anything, it's a blessing. I thought so too at first. But it was all make-believe. What people want, what the world wants isn't me. They want my title. That's not true. That 3-person exhibit is proof. But bluntly, my work makes even garbage look like fine art in comparison. The piece I made in Messedom was nothing short of atrocious, if I do say so myself. But the graffiti I created after losing my mom, after banning Northumbria where I was born, it had a soul, a rebellious spirit that boiled in the pit of my stomach. Sarah, that's what this is about? Yeah, teenage angst and lack of self-confidence. Definitely left an impact. But now I'm spoiled by the people around me. Even if a part of me feels that it's not such a bad thing, there's no way graffiti painted in these conditions can have any kind of soul. Yet nobody realizes it, nobody points it out. They all just say since it's the work of a genius, it has to be good. In the end, no one understands the real me. And the truth comes to light. That's why I painted over that trash. Looking at it was unbearable. The only reason I didn't come forward about it immediately was because the event planner's reaction was funny. Okay. He was so obsessed with the young genius that he never suspected me from the start. What a joke. I understand your feelings, really, but they become twisted. This is the real me, and if you can't handle it, then too bad. Boy, I sure feel a lot better now. Small stain on my monitor screen. There we go. You think they'll expel me from RMS? I bet they'll even stop calling me a genius. Fine with me. I've been nothing but trash from the get-go. Sarah, you... Grow up. Edgy. I've done nothing but stand by while you got this crap out of your system. Sure, maybe this dark, brooding, tough-talking Kasara is the real you. The bright, pure-hearted, honest Kasara is real too. I won't let you deny it. Angie, got something to say too. You're raging about how the people around you don't understand you. But everyone has prejudices. Everyone has their own point of view in the world. So name recognition is just as much a legitimate basis of appraisal. I think the fact you can't even understand that makes you the one who's self-important, don't you? Those are harsh words, but they are to the point. Why don't you just cut all this out? What? I'm sure you think you're in too deep after all that tough talk. But you thought the same things your friends are saying too, right? It's true. Maybe right now I'm just a brat throwing a tantrum. But it's too late to erase what I've done. Sarah, you really think that far ahead? What difference does that make? Just paint over it. That's definitely something you can do in graffiti. But I've already lost sight of how I feel. Always suggest to Kasara do. Travel the path between light and dark. Not to steal someone else's analogy, but why not follow up with both ends of the emotional spectrum? On one side, you're dark, boiling, brooding toward the people who don't see below the surface. And on the other, the bright, pure-hearted gratitude you have for your current environment and situation. I'm saying you should take all those things together and express them in your graffiti. Both my dark and bright sides, huh? Makes sense. Maybe I can express those things honestly now. After being persuaded, Kisar returned to the Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art to confess her crimes. With the approval of the necessary people, she transformed the work she had defiled into a new piece of art. I wonder what the differences between the choices would be. It's done. Interestingly neon. I hate to say it, this is really amazing. Yeah, just what I expect from Kasara. It really draws you in. I think it's partly because we know what went into it. Indeed, there is a passion here that the original could not match. Ashamed of my own thoughtlessness, now that I've heard the story. It truly is a splendid piece. My dark and bright sides mixed together. I never attempted something like this before, but I feel like I did them justice. Yeah, your spirit really shows through in this work. I bet the exhibit will become even more lively as a result. Yeah, this new edition is going to really get people talking too. That's true. In any case, that settles that.
That's all, folks.
Huzzah.
Reward deposited.
That's our final side quest. We just have to catch up with everybody. There's no denying that I placed the brunt of the focus on the creators as opposed to their pieces. I hope we can all treat this as a lesson learned and apply going forward. Took Asara to face their own work. Honestly, I'm dumbfounded. But even still, this piece gives off an aura like no other. It's really stoking my competitive spirit. That was a whole lot to take in, but you know, I feel closer to Kasara because of it. Also, if that ends well, right? I really owe Angie and Curtis an apology. Same goes for you guys. Thanks for everything today. Thanks to this little incident, Zara Christie's work will probably garner even more recognition now. To tell you the truth, it's got me seething, but my next piece will leave her in the back seat instead. Just see if it doesn't. Competitive. A repainted piece, Novel idea to be sure. Even I find myself newly inspired by it. Ingenuities like these are exactly what make contemporary art so enthralling. Gotta hand it to you, Spriggan. You really know how to solve things from outside the box. Not all those things Kasara's been struggling with, though. You might come from totally different backgrounds, but something about them really hit home for me. We plan to reopen for the day once everything's set up again. The only question is, how will the visitors react to Kasara's born-again piece? I'm having fun just imagining it. Oh hey, what are you doing here, Isabel? An acquaintance of mine is here in the capital, so I came up top to visit them just now. But what do I find on my way back but this intriguing little aftermath? I may as well see if this graffiti artist's work is all that cracked up to be, once I finish setting up anyway. Look at you strolling up like it's no big deal. I wasn't aware you had an appreciation for art. That's a little surprising. Oh please, it's just a minor work-related association. You see, a former patient of mine is what the discerning world would call a virtuoso in the field. Who do you think she means? Sounds like a long story, but honestly, I'd rather not dig into it. My work brings me over here from time to time, but it looks like I stumbled onto something especially interesting this time around. I may as well see if this graffiti artist's work is all it's cracked up to be once they finish setting up anyway. Does she have no animation in her body whatsoever? No, her body is completely still. Okay. They couldn't just give some kind of breathing animation to the idle pose. Okay.
Planner launched.
I guess before we forget, we need to put Burgard in the front seat, since he is the most helpful in battle.
What's next?
And now we have 2 connection events. I think we should do Ren's considering she only has 1 star in connection level. And we gotta do Yume. Okay. Yume's almost ranked up to connection level 4. Ooh. Let's see, Ren Bright. Invitation to a riddle. The other day, Ren received a written invitation to a riddle solving game. Oh, this guy. Wasn't he hanging out in the Leva district in the evening last night? Oh yeah, he was trying to help them film the music video because he's really good at picking out locations. The other day, Ren received an invitation to a riddle solving game. It seems pretty questionable, so she'd like us to investigate together if possible. Should I see what she has to say? Begin. It's always fun trying to remember all the different little NPCs to kind of predict certain little things. Van's group decided to take a short break. Sorry to keep you waiting, Van. He's got a scooter. Yo. Ooh, one of Leonard's new orbital scooters, huh? You buy that? Yes, but not for the school commute. It's great for casual riding, and since it has good handling, I figured I could drive it around the Brill too. Not a bad idea. You're making me want one. I bet it'd be real handy to have if I wanted to shop somewhere a little further out. Not that I'm saying my pickup is inconvenient or anything. Whatever you say, but I should cut to the chase. I want to get your help with something. Sorry it's on such short notice. You're talking about that real-world riddle game, right? One of Percy's deals, I take it. His little enterprise has been slowly been gaining steam in the capital. It's no surprise, seeing how unique it is. People have been enjoying his games quite a lot. And thanks to our previous interactions, I even help him out on occasion. But the other day I received this invitation. A new real-world riddle game, The Hidden Treasure of Edith's Labyrinth. It's a game spread across the city requiring players to use the subway system and solve riddles. Sounds interesting to me. But seeing as I'm here, it's not that simple. Quite right. I reached out to Percy, and he says it has nothing to do with him. The idea that someone might be trying to scam people using the popularity of his games sent him right to the authorities. So far, we only know that there have yet to be any reports of injury or harm. Well, we know it's not Blue Block because he likes just basic riddles and cards. And that I'm the only one who's received an invitation. Talk about suspicious, especially since it's clearly targeted. I thought you would say that. Perhaps someone wishes to confess their love before their beloved upperclassman goes home to Liberl? I can only hope it's something along those lines. That'd be way too roundabout, beloved upperclassman. Is it just me, or are you really enjoying yourself? Setting aside the corporate's intentions, the game itself seems quite fun. Now that I've finished transitioning my student council duties, this might be just the exercise my brain needs. And while we have some fun, we can figure out who the culprit is together. Wouldn't that be priority number one? Regardless, I suppose nothing about this smells too much. Nothing about you can surprise me anymore, so might as well come along for the ride. Could be a nice break, too. And the starting point is a train platform here. Now then, shall we play the game? And so, Van and Ren made their way down to the subway platform and got to work on the culprit's riddles. Well, I guess let's read the riddles first. First things first, we have to figure out where we're getting off by using the hints sealed inside the invitation. Then we'll make our way to the affiliated shops in each district, gathering hints so that we can track down the game's treasure. That's more or less how the game will progress. I should mention, it seems the shops were all roped into using Percy's name. The culprit even sent them the money. Huh. Sounds like they're not so much using the game's popularity as hijacking them entirely. Whatever. What's the first hint? Let me see. Oh, insatiable challengers who seek the hidden treasure, make your way to the land of Angles 3 where cultures intersect. Of Angles 3? In the castle where stories interweave, inspect the nameplate upon which time is inscribed. Yeah, I'm bad at riddles. They're really trying to set a mood. Seems like it'll be reasonably challenging. But not impossible. If we think it through, I'm sure we'll be able to solve the riddle. The key is the bit about the place where cultures intersect and the castle where stories interweave. Like a library? Where does it mean exactly? Let's see. I guess Armis Academy's library? And the statue somewhere in Armis? Nope, it is the cinema. And I guess those are in fact times. Damn. Alright, found it. Looks like another hint. Land of Angles 3 where cultures intersect. First to the Tyrell district. While the castle where stories interweave is the movie theater. Which means, of course, that the nameplate is the movie schedule. Oh, congratulations! Your challengers playing the game, yes? You're the first ones to track down this hint. As a special gift, please accept these swords. So, these are the swords granted those who seek the treasure. It looks like a key. Or I guess they're churros. Yeah, they're churros. But in reality, they're simply limited time churros. One of the perks of playing the game, I suppose. Hope it's no slouch that they got stuff like this lined up. They really know how to keep people motivated. Then, shall we continue? So far I've been wrong 2 times. Can we go for 3? What's the next hint? They're not telling us. After that, Van and Ren rode the subway across the capital, gathering hints as they went along. Give us the whole mystery, you cowards. The difficulty of the riddles worked nicely with the story attached to them, making it a game well worth playing. And the limited time specials offered by the affiliated shops served as fantastic motivation. Yeah, Van seems happy to get all the sweets. Van and Ren used their perception and deductive powers to rapidly solve riddle after riddle. Coffee. I'm pretty tired. I could use some coffee right about now. Until finally. This is the final riddle. The hidden treasure can be found where the kitty and the Spriggan first met. Hold on a second. The other riddles have been rather indirect, but this one gets straight to the point. Where the kitty and the Spriggan first met. You remember, Van? Wasn't it Riverside? How could I forget? Let's not waste any more time. Right. You're the trickster, I swear. Yep. It's Riverside. Huh? What are you folks doing over here? No one's allowed in while we're working. Oh wait, are you guys playing that riddle game? Bingo. The organizer reached out to us. Turns out you folks are the first ones to finish the whole thing. There's something hidden over there. Treasure or whatever. Since you're here, why not come and take a look with us? I've been meaning to say thank you after everything that happened with Pattermatter. Is it Blue Blanc? I'll have to pass. I'm not so self-absorbed as to get in the way of your moment. And he's gone. Good day, Ren, and well done, Spriggan. Hey, wait a sec. Good excuse to have him not get a new model. That must be the treasure in question. To the beautiful young lady Ren Bright. I present this modest bouquet of flowers in celebration to completing your time abroad in Calvard. You've known each other for quite some time now, but who could have guessed you'd become such a beautiful young woman? Yeah, there it is. At the end of your long journey, you found a place for yourself in the world, and you even managed to bury the past but a few months ago. Your beauty may have been polished in the darkness, but you shine even more brilliantly in the light. This new vision of elegance fills me with great joy. I look forward to your future growth. With love, Phantom Thief Blue Blanc. What is the tiny text there? Gentleman Cambriolo? I'm actually going to search up that word real quick. L-E-W. Ah. Oh, it's U-R. Cambrioleur is French for burglar. So, gentleman thief. But in French. Because Edith is Paris. Ouroboros Enforcer number 10, huh? I've heard about him before. But I never thought I'd get involved with him like this. I'm sure he's just passing through the Republic. No doubt he came here to offer his congratulations once he heard I was finishing my time abroad. Doing it like this is so very like him. He put together a whole freaking game and everything. But how the hell did you learn about this place? Finding out where you and I first met 6 years ago? I'm sure that was child's play to the elusive Phantom Thief. Although I can't say for certain whether or not he planned for us to come here together. This place brings back memories. The way I remember it, after you left the society and got away from that professor who was on your tail, you wandered aimlessly until you found yourself here, right? Yes, I was just a little lost kitten quivering in fear. And then you suddenly sat down next to me and spoke to me. Hey there, little lady. You're gonna catch a cold if you hang around here at night. And who are you? Can you please leave me alone? I don't wish to talk to anyone right now. That makes two of us. Just started this gig, you see. I've already messed up big time. Went and lined up to buy this famous cake just to take my mind off things. I'm actually headed home right now. That's so. Very kind of you to share the dull minutiae of your daily life. Minutia. Tell me, would you rather make yourself scarce or be slaughtered here and now? Now, don't be all prickly. Be honest, I didn't think you'd even be here. That your guy wasn't lying. Grandpa? Look, it's cold out. Why don't you swing by my place? I got some black tea that'll go great with this cake. Looking back on it, you did act quite suspiciously. You're lucky I didn't report you to the police. Yeah, thanks for not slaughtering me, too. In the end, you stood at my place for a while as I did whatever I could to keep the professor at bay. I even managed to make it work until you made it in the crossbow. Honestly, I don't know what the old man was thinking in trusting you to a young guy who'd only just opened up shop. It's because you reminded him of me. We both chose solitude, distancing ourselves from the ones we cared about most. Must have felt we would get along because we shared a similar heart of darkness. I swear that guy. Like it made my past public knowledge. Anyway, it's true I did feel comfortable with you. That brief time I spent with you in your welcoming darkness helped me heal just a little. And it gave me the gentle push I needed to take the hands offered by those dear to me.
Thank you, Van, for everything you did for me. Far be it from me to be honest with my feelings, but I thought I ought to say so before returning to Liberl.
Nothing to thank me for. You commissioned me for a job, and we both helped each other out in the end. Gotta say, I'm damn glad I took that job. When you do head out, you take care in Liberl, okay?
I will. You take care too, Van.
Oh, sorry. It's not pronounced Liberl, it's now liberal.
And
for whatever reason.
Take good care of Agnes, won't you?
Huh? Of course I will. That's not what she meant, and you know it, Van. Afterwards, they let Percy know that the riddle game issue had been resolved. And once he saw Ren off, Van got back to work. That was a good connection event. It's nice to see that Blue Blanc is still doing his shenanigans. Although I have a feeling we're not actually going to see him again unless we get Ullard in tow. Maybe in one of the finale games.
What's next?
Alright, Yume's photo shoot. Let's max out that connection. Yume's got a new toy camera and she's in high spirits. Apparently she wants to take pictures all over Old Town. I'm worried she's so excited she might not be careful. Maybe I should go with her. The best mascot Montmartre could ask for. Van's group decided to take a short break.
Van, say cheese!
I'm blind. Oh, surprised me there. Already putting your new camera to good use, huh? I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yep, it's super cute. I love it. I want to take pictures of all kinds of things and people. Oh yeah? Sounds good to me. What kind of stuff you thinking of? I want to take pictures of Old Town, you and everyone at your office. Those are cool and all, but aren't they a little close by? I don't mind taking you somewhere in my truck where you can see more interesting stuff to photograph. Well, today I want to take pictures of Old Town and everyone here. Guess it might be a good idea to start with stuff nearby. Besides, taking pics every day, things can give you a chance to see them in a new light. Alright, in that case, can I tag along? Change your mind, I'd still be happy to take you to another district, too. Hey, thanks, Van. After that, Van and Yume wandered all over Old Town, and Yume took photos of everyday life in the district. I'm just doing my usual work, but are you going to take my photo? Yep, you always look super duper pretty when you're working. What a charmer. And Maxim actually got inside. Ooh, you'll take Grandpa's photo? I'm so happy. Hey, aren't you looking at the camera? You trying to ruin Yume's photo? Of course not. It's just, you know, since I'm always dealing with the paparazzi, I turn away from cameras on reflex. And should I even be in any of her photos, considering my work? Oh, you've got a camera? Awesome. It's a little embarrassing, but thanks for taking my photo. You should get in the picture with us, Yume. Take a group photo. The Old Town kids. A toy camera, huh? I think that's wonderful. It's only natural to want to capture important memories so that you can hold on to them. Please feel free to take photos of all the things in your daily life that are important to you. Jeez. Got a good eye, kid. Taking a photo of us when we're at our cleanest is the right move. I never thought the day would ever come when you'd take a photo of me. Kind of a strange feeling. It is ordinary days like today that are worth capturing as memories. Wow, already taking photos, huh? Would you like to take some promo shots for us? Ooh, you can even do a collab with Kasara. Oh, I get it. Plan to put all these photos into the album you got for Agnes. Yep, since I'm giving her an album, I thought it'd be nice if it came with some photos too. It'd be kinda sad if it was all empty. I think that's a great idea. After all, the time she spent here in Old Town and all the work she's done with the others are definitely important to her. I bet your photos will really help her appreciate that, Yums. Plus, I think it'll be a nice surprise when she finds out you did all this for her. Just too bad there won't be any pics of Anya since it's supposed to be a surprise and all.
Don't worry, I have an idea. I'm gonna take pictures of her with everyone at the birthday party. And then, I'll give her those pictures with the album.
Perfect. Man, you really thought this through, huh?
Yep. Since I'm giving all these memories to Agnes, I gotta make sure to do it right.
I bet doing all this would be a good memory for you too. Which will help make this even more unforgettable for Agnes.
Yep, of course. That's why the day after tomorrow, you gotta make a ton of new memories with me and everyone else.
Will do. Pet pat. Memories, huh? What she makes from here on will eventually guide her in the future.
Thanks, Van.
Huh? For what?
You're always making memories with me. Like today, you came with me to take pictures, and it was super duper fun.
That's right. Even I'm one of Yume's memories. Come on now. I had a blast too, you know? I'm the one who should be thanking you.
Really? I'm glad.
Yep. Here's to the future, Yume. Now then, I better help with the prep for Anya's birthday party too.
Yeah!
After that, Fen helped Yume put the album together and wrap it up. And after making suggestions for the party based on his experience with the Artemis Academy Festival, Fen met up with the others and got back to work. That was an adorable connection event. Thank you, Yume. We got the hollow core voice Yume. Oh my god. One bond max.
Good stuff.
How do you set it?
Modifying your orb mentor.
Let's.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Change playable voices. Here we go. Oh, so Yume is just a free swap.
It's Yume! I'll do my best to help.
Adorable. I believe that is everything, isn't it?
What do you want to do?
Curiosity. We are at 185. The next one I think is at 200. I don't know if we've collected enough, but I want to try it.
Time to depart.
Let's see if we can get another rank up.
Truly well done.
200.
I'll update
202.
your evaluation
Nice.
rank.
C++.
I'll be taking that.
We suddenly turned into a programming language. And also, that item is actually very good. $15 craft points per turn.
Those swallows look like they'll be leaving the nest soon.
Is there anything else I need to look out for? I don't believe so. Let's turn in. Chardon. To the Cabaret du
Go,
Monde.
go, go!
We have a few people to talk to in here. Outside of the... Why is he here? Hang on. He needs to be in the party for it. This repairwoman he had in earlier this morning did an incredible job. Not only did she get the stage equipment in order, but our sound system and air conditioning too, all with time to spare. She was fairly young, easy on the eyes even from the right angle. Maybe I just imagined that part. One thing's for sure though, the girl was an enigma. Still, we'll definitely call on her services again the next time something comes up. She's leaving a good impression, even if she's scaring everybody. Thanks to that repairwoman, our special performance the day after next is all set and ready to go. He was on the mysterious side, but real easy on the eyes from the right angle. Well, one way or another, we'll definitely be calling on her again the next time something comes up. Hey, is it true some catsuit Kingster lady busted into the Chardon? The nerve of her dirtying up a classy place like that. So, what's it like in person? Don't hold back. Curiosity's killed me so bad, not even the dancing babes can hold my focus.
Right.
Damn, I wish I had Judith in the party for that. Unique designs. Wow, thanks for all the support, big boys. Ah, be still my heart. Over here, Paisley. I got a nice fat tip for ya. Okay. Hello, hello. Did everybody enjoy themselves? No one's better than you, Iris. Wolf whistle. Give our table some love, too. Okay. What a show. How about a hand for Iris and Paisley's steamy duet, everyone? Now, let's get to the part where you all been waiting for. Step on up and mingle with the dancers themselves. I've been wondering, is Melody ever coming back from pulling in customers or what? He said she was a pro at it, but it's been so long. Like, I'm starting to freak out a little long. Doesn't seem to be doing that good of a job. Ashlyn may not be a dancer, but her creamy white thighs still hit the right moves. When it comes to her biggest charm point, though, that wily personality takes the cake. Oh, and free tip. While one-night splurge fests are all well and good, gals in this line of work prefer a guy who plays a long game. Today's booming economy brought a rise in the Novo Riche. But if you ask me, those all shine no substance types don't impress. Perusing the classy way is what really separates the cream from the shack. Gonna turn this way. Old Eastern man. Yen? The hell are you doing here?
Oh, it's you lot. I heard about what went down this morning.
It's been some time. Since last spring, yes? Good to see you again, Aaron. The rest of you as well.
We were never properly introduced to him in this game yet, have we?
Lao Da Mao, old Boss Cat's granddaughter isn't with you today, though.
Elder of Heiwei's Lu family. Genlu.
Who do you think you're calling old boss cat? You're the same as ever, you wrinkly coot.
Huh. Well, I guess considering how well connected you are, it shouldn't be a surprise you know him too. You were asking about the society. Next that. It's gotta be about whatever Sao and Ashen are after, isn't it? Of course, that would make sense. Indeed, you're correct. Strange disappearances and a mysterious white ornament. The details of what happened at the auction house have been shared across Hayway, and the various families have begun to make their moves. However, I'm unable to share anything more than that with you. But shouldn't we be cooperating as much as we can in times like this? I know I'm not in Hayway, so you can't tell me jack shit, but still. Well, this geezer is being so unusually stubborn today, it's even giving me a headache. At this point, we both know each other's weaknesses, so it's a real pain in my backside trying to break him down. I've truly underestimated you. Yes, I imagine she's just about the only person who can negotiate with one of Hayway's elders like this. Well, we have gotten some new information via the society about the White Ornament that they left to you. Since you were the ones who went through the effort of getting it, I suppose we can give you something to work with as compensation. Much obliged. If you know that much, then I guess we had some scary folks following us the whole time we were down in that basement, huh? Wait, really? We were probably already marked by the time we visited Sao and Ashen for information. I didn't even notice, but wouldn't Shizuna have been able to see them? I'm sure she spotted them, yeah. All beside, it'd be funnier to let him be, though. She totally would. Didn't she literally do that before? In, like, the death game? Or at least she would have. She can if you, choose her as your partner. So, oh man, what's this info you got for us? Strictly speaking, I'm not part of Arclight Solutions, but I hope it's okay if I sit in on this as well. I'll join in myself if it's all the same. I call it information, but it's more a question than it is an answer. The white ornament you recovered. As I'm sure you've noted already, it bears a strong resemblance to Epstein's legacy, the Genesis. Yeah, your point? You may have forgotten, but one of them was hidden away in Longport. To be precise, it was in Hailong Shanghai, a land that was sealed away 40 years ago. Wait, is that... Oh, I remember them mentioning this before. If I recall correctly, that location has close ties to our own circumstances. As you learned back then, the of Hayway sealed the tyrant away to die there. And one of the Genesis you came there for was sealed in the very same place with them. So then that begs the question, why did he have one of Professor Epstein's devices in the first place? That is actually a good question. When, from whom, and under what circumstances did the tyrant obtain that Genesis? No one, not even us at the highest levels of Hayway, know any knowledge about that device being there. For real? Huh. If it was 40 years ago, then that would have been 15 years after Professor Epstein had passed. How could it have possibly made it all the way from him to Longport? Thinking about it, it's the same sort of situation for those people with the white ornaments, right? That's right. A group similar to DG. Ornaments that are similar to the Genesis. There are a lot of coincidences piling up all of a sudden. So it's AD. That's more of an important point than I expected. That's all the compensation I can give you for now. But as long as the family heads are operating in the same area such as Edith, there are more likely to be times where they'll collaborate. So feel free to arrange for any further exchanges you'd like with myself, my granddaughter, Sao, or even Yin. Yep, that's the plan. One of these days you're gonna be the one coming to us for info. Not anytime soon. It's been some time since I last visited Edith's own entertainment district, in this stiff formal getup especially. I'll be spending my day wining and dining folks from the Business Owners Association and governmental departments. But perhaps tomorrow I can slip into something more comfortable and let my hair down a little, as a little pre-departure pick-me-up. Can't you act your age a little for once and find a nice rocking shirt to... Wait, departure to where? Not staying for this weekend's launch ceremony like you did for the Revolution Festival? Oh, there'll be several elders from the other families in attendance. It would cause undue offense, after all, and we're the lose to always push ourselves to the forefront. What a bullshit excuse. Must be acting in tandem with Ashen and Sal's people, if I had to guess.
Right.
And sometimes they did. Okay. 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 Run into this old coot here just maybe a stroke of fate. I'll try to pry a little more intel on Hayaway and whatnot out of him. Something somewhere's burning unattended. You can smell that much in the air. I'll back you up in whatever measure I can, so put your best nose forward and get the snip in. Yeah, sure thing. Just leave it to us, Grammy. Aside from the stuff we're leaving to you, I mean. Something somewhere is burning. You couldn't have put it more aptly. Yes, and whatever it is, odds are that the CID, or rather, the presidential office, is leaving it be. Running into this old coot here... Okay. I'll try to pry a little more intel on Hayoi and whatnot out of him. I'm gonna guess the moment we travel to a new district, we will get a phone call. As we do. Oh, this number... Ramadi.
Hey there, darlings! How have you all been? Your fixer work still going well?
As usual. It's coming along. Bit stuck on the AD front, though. Don't suppose you got anything for me there? As it just so happens, one of Elaine's seniors from the guild stopped by my place not too long ago. And I've been having a nice long chat with this rare customer. Could it be Jen? We ran into ourselves just this morning. Wouldn't have expected that shaved bear to ever come to your shop, though. Don't worry, he knows that I often serve underground types, so he's been on his best behavior. Anyway, he wanted me to pass on a message if I was able to get in contact with you. Namely, that this is a good opportunity for you to come and meet the special guest we got with us. Huh? No clue who that could be, but you make it sound like a pretty big fish. But got it. We'll swing by if we can find the time.
I'll be waiting for you. We've got some other stuff to talk about, so no rush.
Is it Walter?
I'm sorry to trouble you, but I really could use your assistance. Everyone from Arkwright Solutions, and Elaine as well.
That voice. Could it be? And with that, my message is delivered. We'll be waiting, darlings. I don't recall that voice. I feel like I've heard that man's voice somewhere before. His voice was pretty calm. Oh, wait. Yes, we first met him during the illusory coup, and saw him again at that political debate. From what I hear, he's been pretty active in Parliament recently. It seems he's been questioning the Patriot League about problems that have come up as a result of the space program. Correct. And due to that, he's been in frequent contact with the guild as of late. But given our charter, there's not much we can publicly do to help him. Yes, the Brace's policy of not interfering in politics. This would be a situation you'd have to treat with utmost care. But still, given this guy's position, I'm willing to bet he's got some good info for us. Right then, once we got everything else settled, we're heading over to Bermati's in Riverside. Head to Bermati's as we do.
Setting out.
Entering Bermati's will proceed the story. All side quests and events will disappear.
Generally.
What? Start chatting with them. It's probably gonna be a while before we're done. We're coming up on 4:30. Should we wrap up work now and head in? Hold off. Good thing we saved right here so we can hear the dialogue.
Generally is with the senator.
They seem really engrossed in their conversation. Let's leave them be until the time is right.
I'm surprised that they had those lines of dialogue, because almost everybody is certainly going right inside, like full sprint, and full fast forward mode. Enter Bermati's.
Van, darlings, welcome back.
It's been too long.
Oh, Elaine. Didn't expect to see you here, too.
Hello, Jen.
I'm sorry we had to call you over here like this. I really should have just gone over to your office.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
It's all good, man. Member of Calvert's Republican Party, Senator Ryan Connery.
It's good to see you again.
Oh, this guy.
I remember we talked a little during that debate back in March.
I vaguely remember Ryan Connery. Like he was being interviewed as some kind of up-and-comer.
And, of course, your help during the coup is invaluable.
Well, there's a surprise. Oh, you actually remember what happened during those 3 days? I do. The images of fleeing that pointless coup alongside the president and prince are burned into my mind. I've since heard the full story from Jin. This nation owes all of you a debt it cannot easily repay. Oh no, it wasn't just us. It was only thanks to help from a lot of different people that we were able to make it through. I was sort of part of the problem at one point. That event aside, it seems you know a great deal of information is not released to the public, is that right? Correct. I went and looked into the cult eradication plan that took place during the Republican Party was in power. Hang on. I'm losing my voice. I didn't drink a lot of water today, which is probably why. I barely drank in like one bottle of this. Which is 36 ounces if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 36 ounces. Because according to normal stuff, I should be drinking 3 of these a day. I usually can get through 2. Anyway. Correct. I went and looked into the cult eradication plan that took place when the Republican Party was in power. And then I have ties to Crossbell, so I'm aware of what went on during the Croy independence bid and the Retributive Tower incident. Oh, that certainly explains things. He's been a huge help. He's given us a good deal of insider information not even the guild knew. Feels like I have like something in my throat. Ugh. I've heard much about you. Quite recently from Rocksmith, in fact. And some time ago from Henry McDowell, last I saw him. You're serious? Henry mentioned me? In any event, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Zeman. Huh? McDowell? Have you heard that name before? One of the top political figures in Crossbell. Now that I think about it, I remember hearing they were in-laws. Well, a bit of fine you're an easier guy to talk with than I expected. Getting down to business, though. I hear you've been looking into all the strange stuff that's been going around the space program. So I take it you're after a little info exchange between the surface and the shadows. Is that right? That's right. Now and even back during the Almada incidents. The main party, the presidential office, should have shared all relevant information with the other parties. But it seems for some reason they either can't or won't do that. So I thought I'd better go searching for this info on my own. As a politician, I feel I have a duty to lay the groundwork for the future regardless of whether my party's in control. Senator. This guy is sure cut from a different cloth than that President Gramhart. Heck, even Rocksmith. Well, if that's the case, then let's get to it. What do you say we lay out our cards? So, even the space program's budget is full of irregularities? After seeing it on the news, I figured the amount of mirror in the space program would need was, well, astronomical. That's putting it lightly. As a member of the opposition party's inspection team, I actually visited Zeku's space base the other day. Well, talk about timely. What's it like? I'm told they're sparing no expense in implementing every state-of-the-art piece of technology they can. Stepping inside, my very first impression was utter shock that they were able to build something so grand out there in the barren hinterlands. Though perhaps I should have expected it, given that Professor Jan Cronkite was overseeing its construction. Suffice it to say, the equipment that they have there is without a doubt the kind of technology a feat like this requires. I've got a family member involved, and it lines up with what I've heard. Oh, are you one of Professor Hamilton's students? Despite my tone when I talk about it, I do agree the space program's aim is a noble one. It's just... the cost of building, maintaining, and operating the base and all 3 rockets has been publicly disclosed. However, there's an amount of unaccounted for expenses that vastly dwarfs all other expenditures combined. Almost as though they've been pouring all this money into something huge that they refuse to make public. There's definitely something suspicious going on. Could it be for some manner of new weapon or perhaps a new type of observation satellite? I mean, they're making a mech. I couldn't begin to guess, but on the topic of weaponry, they've already reported a new weapon on the defense expenditures. It's the assault ring they announced last year. It's supposed to be nothing like before. Okay, so it's not that. Rumor has it, it'll be used for the manned launch that's scheduled the day after tomorrow. Oh, so that's why they shot a humanoid dummy up there last time. So, just to be clear, you're saying you think this sum of money is being spent on something completely different? Correct. They have it marked as confidential expenditures, but its sheer size is telling all its own. I'd say it's probably enough to finance a large fortress and an aerial fleet. That's a hell of a lot of money. And this something is... that all this money is going to is the real goal of the space program? Yes, I believe it's a very distinct possibility. They're going to war with God. And I can't say whether this is related or even true just yet, but rumors say the space program has another name. Huh? It does? Isn't the official codename for it Project Startaker? This is actually something I've been hearing whispers about more and more among the other info brokers. Startaker's the public name, but people are saying the presidential office and the space base have a different codename for it. Unfortunately, Kincaid and his group have clamped down so hard on any info, we haven't been able to figure out what the name is. That's sending off red flags for me. A hidden name for the project. And find out what it is, we may get a clue into their true aim. From the sound of it, all the technicians and construction crew working there have been hit with a strict gag order. Doesn't seem like they're being threatened or anything, but there's not a peep coming out of anyone. There is one thing we can say with certainty, and it's that the presidential office is hiding something. Indeed, they've contracted both Marduk and Ikaruga's cooperation in service to that. Our biggest question now is, are the space program's true goal and AD somehow related? But that... At a glance, there doesn't seem to be any connection between the space program and these people mimicking the cult. But their words about another dawn still give me pause. That is something to consider. The space program is also being touted as a new dawn for the world in its promotional campaigns. Given the way the presidential office and the CID have been acting, I almost have to wonder if they're not getting the reports coming in from Crossbow, Liberl, and the Empire. Huh? What reports? I remember hearing about people disappearing from the northern part of the continent in places like Rimaferia. Oh, yes, I've heard that as well. It seems that several people who are stirring up anti-immigration sentiment or are vocal about independence issues have gone missing. Thank God Jacobin's missing. But separately from that, I've been getting reports from politicians and government officials in the countries I have contacts in. In Crossbell, for example, certain politicians who lost their jobs after colluding with the Mafia have suddenly disappeared. And in the Empire, troublemakers from both the noble and reformist factions have vanished too. In Liberl, it's a number of corrupt military officers who enabled the coup back in 1202. Okay, so it probably means Richard is okay. Like, they'd be able to take him easily. Oh my. All of them neither civilians or criminals. Even people that even HQ hadn't thought to keep an eye on. Hold on a sec. What if we're just overthinking this? What if these folks haven't been kidnapped? I see. You mean to say all those sorts of people are the kind who would be drawn to AD's message to begin with? If that's the case, then it's possible that this is happening in countries all across the continent. If all those people are gathering here in Calvard, then the number of people caught up in AD could be several times greater than we initially thought. I might have made a serious mistake. Also caught up with events on my front door that I neglected was going on abroad. I should have at least gathered more info about the illegal immigrant situation. Sheesh, don't startle me like that, phone. Wait, emergency call? Oh yeah, request from clients have got one foot in the grave and another on a banana peel. I'll take them on sometimes for a premium. Do you even listen to yourself? Oh, the call didn't connect? I wonder if the reception's bad or something. Wonder what that could have been about. Hey, Agnes, look. The Genesis is glowing? Ooh.
Huh?
Been a while.
The Genesis.
The other one's glowing too.
What's going on over... Oh.
I got through. Please, help us!
Oh god, the Blacklight District.
District's in danger. Send someone, anyone. Those pictures, the guild, I don't care who.
You're Joe Browning,
It
right?
sounds like gunfire.
Calm down just a second and tell me what's going...
I don't know what's going on. There's crazy freaks and monsters everywhere. Save us, damn it!
Let's go. There's
Good
a
thing this is an
shortcut
entrance.
here.
With all haste.
Yeah.
Right. I'll contact Hazel.
Got it. You guys are good to go, right?
Of course.
What could be happening there?
Is Jin joining us?
Anyway, we'd better hurry.
I'm gonna have to add him to the sidebar if that's the case.
This has to be fate. I'll come with you.
You aren't a combatant, so you don't get added to the sidebar. I'm sorry.
No, you can't. We couldn't bring a senator with us to somewhere so dangerous.
Don't worry, I'm former military, just like your father. If it comes down to it, I know how to handle myself. And as a politician, I have a need to know what's happening to my city.
Fine, fine. It's clear there's no convincing you otherwise. You can come, but you gotta stay in the back. We clear? Vermonti, can you pass this on to the police for us? Oh, and those two also.
Got it. The police, them, and I'll call Heyue as well. Whatever's going on, you all be careful over there.
If we're ready, then let's hurry. The shortcut's on the other side of the river.
Jin has temporarily joined the party. Senator Ryan is accompanying the party as a guest. The travel menu is temporarily unavailable. Entering the shortcut in Riverside located on the opposite side of the river from Vermonti's will advance main story. So we can talk to people. Anyway, welcome to the party, buddy. We need to find your, image here. Daybreak, save image. And we have to stick her behind, I guess I can put Shizuna lower on the block, considering we have to organize it so if people show up again, they are in their proper positions. It's future-proofing. Beyond the horizon. Jin. There he is. Hey buddy, how's it going? You're a little big. Let's shrink you down a bit. I'm assuming it's somewhere over there. All right, where's Shizuna? There she is. Undo. Jin. Click. Drag. That'll do. Welcome to the party, buddy. I'm curious what your crafts are. We can't look at them. Damn. Let's see. What can we do here? He has a new craft that he doesn't currently have available yet. The Grendel stones are separate from bands. Okay. We can get it to level 9. That'll do. Oh. Man, those S-crafts don't require a lot of EXP to max out, huh? Oh no, I'm using the gold skill stones, that's why. Yeah, we could use more power in Regal Beatdown. I'm perfectly fine with that. Oh, wow. That's a lot of shield value.
I can be of more use now.
Nice, we dropped down the price by 1. Oh, and the temper turns actually increases from 4 to 5.
Getting sharper.
That's really good. It sounds like something crazy is happening in the Blacklight district. I've taken charge on getting in contact with everyone, so you need to get over there. And don't be reckless just because you were in the military, Mr. Senator. I don't think there's any more dialogue.
Beginning search.
So, like, what? I guess what option would, or what would there even be around here, considering the travel menu is disabled? I guess what you'd be able to do would be equip him with something new, but yeah, all this stuff is locked like I thought it would be. Yeah, but our party's good. This is the back road that gets closest to the Blacklight district. I know our group is strong enough to handle whatever comes at us. Something about this stinks. Ready to go in? Yes. And if the Genesis are glowing, that means we can Grendel, most likely. I've heard the rumors of these secret underground passages. There's some trick to getting it open, right? Yep. Though this one ain't the turn the knob type. Surprised you know that much. Guess you must really get around, huh? I talked with your daughter a while back, and she told me a few stories about you. Oh, so you met Ellie. Yeah, he was her dad. I suppose I should have expected the two of you would get along. Though I said I was ex-military, I was only ever an inspector back in Crossbell. Hey, I hear it. You just about single-handedly fended off a takeover by the Mafia all while butting heads with the Empire. And it was through all that you got to know the daughter locked up. Sorry, I guess this ain't the time to be chatting. For real. So, you were supposed to be the guild's big shot leader guy, not some gabby housewife. Well, I can't disagree with that. But we should get moving. Right, if we hurry, it should only take us about 20 minutes.
Hey! Wait up!
Is that the doctor? Hey. Wait, Isabel? Come to think of it, you were over in the Leva district. Did you receive the emergency notice as well?
Yeah, I got a call from the district's kingpin, but it cut off suddenly. And I knew this would be my chance to make bank. To make a difference.
Ulterior motives, ahoy.
So when I went to ask Bermati about some meat shields, or should I say bodyguards, he sent me after you guys.
He's not even trying to hide her intentions. Well, her intentions aside, it would be wise to bring someone with medical skills. Alright everyone, let's move to the Blacklight district. Right. Dr. Isabel is accompanying the party as a guest. We have 2 guests. The group proceeded into the shortcut, making their way to the Blacklight district, a secret underground area of the city. Monsters in the tunnels. What are monsters doing here? Back when Pandemonium happened, there were a bunch of devils swarming all over. But Isabel, you said you passed through here this morning, right? Right. None of those things were here earlier. It must have something to do with the attack. Almost reminds me of the geofront down here. Monster over there looks especially strange, though. So, they've appeared again. Chin, that's the monster from the report. Thing that Alice ran into that appeared in the culvert and junction areas? Really is a weird looking thing, isn't it? They're a pain to deal with, but there's no time for other options. Just have to push through. Right. I'm picking up signals from a large number of entities ahead. Be on your guard, everyone. Please be sure to keep to the back, both of you. Alright, but please allow me to provide at least a bit of supporting fire. And if anyone needs it, I'll be ready with some quick first aid. So I guess he'll probably jump in with the blitz maneuvers. Okay. Yeah, terrifying fungi E+.
No hiding stuff.
I still don't know what the E+ even stands for here.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
May your successes continue.
We need to hurry. Lead the way.
Roger that. Just don't go wandering off on your own.
Master!
Initiating search.
It's just a single lane tunnel.
Nice! That went great!
You kick butt, man!
Oh, it's the beetle enemy.
No hiding stuff.
Dirty grade. Ooh, hacker chest.
Treasure
Wrong guy to
located.
fight.
Shall I prepare?
Access granted. Commencing operation.
Let's do it.
Expanding search field. Expanding search field. Expanding search field.
Ah.
Expanding search field.
Like an idea where everything is.
Expanding search field. Expanding search field.
Narrow avoidance. I'll take it.
Expanding search field. Expanding search field.
Well, that was easy.
Mission accomplished.
Nebulous. Our server with time is its main element and Mirage is sub-element. Cool.
Let's get this rolling.
Here to help.
Damn. This should take care of it, I think. No, not yet.
Counting on you, Master.
Hey, no need to be shy, baby.
Go all in on him.
Make some noise.
Begin reset.
Activating
Now,
skill.
Cartoon! You're finished!
Ready to rumble!
Ooh, graffiti.
Battle complete. We did exemplary work. We're almost to the exit. You fought great, Reset. I hear it too. Is that screaming?
Brace yourself. That woman's approved.
Gotcha! Take this! It's on you, Reset!
Oh. Oops.
Mr. Seaman!
This guy is actually weak
May
to
we
Earth.
proceed with Flash, if you please? Here to
That
help.
didn't do as much damage as I hoped.
Let us search.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
May your successes continue, Van.
I can barely hear it in the background, the noises they were talking about.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
What happened here?
Fire.
It's even worse than I'd feared.
Even worse than it normally is.
I can hear fights happening everywhere in the district. We're wounded all over the place.
And the battles are between people, not monsters?
It's almost as though half the people in this district have been driven mad.
Definitely seems like they've lost it. Yeah. This might be a bit tricky.
Whatever's going on, we've got to act now. We'll figure things out as we go. Elaine, Arkwright, let's move.
Right. Everyone, our goal is to stop anyone not in their right mind from fighting. Knock them out, tie them up, whatever you gotta do.
Fires have broken out all across the district as well. Be careful you don't get caught in the smoke.
Theo, Zeros, patrol mode. Report to me with any injured or unconscious people you find.
Roger.
While taking down monsters and riders, keep an eye out for anyone in danger. Helping victims and saving wounded people will earn you an SP bonus. Immediate combat? No, event. The fire's broken out here too. How are we supposed to get through like this? What are you standing around for? Use arts, can't you? Hydro cannon. Oh, good idea. Can put out fires quickly with the watertight click art. Right, it'll be useful for rescuing anyone trapped by the fires as well. Not bad, you shady quack. Alright then, I'm counting on you to help. Yeah, about that. See, physical labor isn't really my forte. Just doing that once knocked the wind out of me. Well, I've shown you the ropes. It's up to you to take it from here. Very well. Dedicate yourself to helping the wounded then. Well, I suppose it's true that we're more than experienced with arts. Okay, everyone. If we come across any fires we can put out, hit them with a hydro cannon. The flames along the route can be extinguished with the quick art hydro cannon. Select Orman's arts from the menu, change to an art starter with the water affinity. Interesting how a quick art is more than just activate a pillar. I like it.
I'll give it a try.
Seeing if anybody we currently have equipped has it. She has a surplus of that, so she can do it.
Odds updated.
Understood. Initiating search.
What's going on up here? Shite. Sorry, but the only hydro cannon you care about is the one in Pokemon. Sure. Gabriella? Those guys are what's left of those terrorists. Quick, let's get in there. A Spriggan and a Bracer? I don't need help from either of you. Watch out, something's up with these guys. What is this aura? There. We're surrounded? A weird flow of energy. They're definitely not in the right minds. And so, they're in perfect sync with the ones who were just attacking Gabriella. Guess this ain't gonna be easy, but we're gonna make it through anyway. Terrorist sword.
A boost would work here.
I'm surprised they don't have the weird regenerative status
Displaying
effect.
information.
Vulnerable to fire. But they're the ones igniting fire. He doesn't even have enough to cast Regulus Caliber.
Protect! Crystal Shell! Much appreciated, thanks.
I don't think we need to try too hard in this fight.
Bring it on!
On your signal!
Now's your chance for a shard boost. Activating skill.
Prepare yourself! Mr. Seaman!
Relay shard boost.
Oh, they Earth Guarded?
Activating skill.
Green.
I won't miss this chance!
Activating skill.
Prepare yourself!
Wasted our time. Something was clearly different about them. They were more challenging now than they were when we faced them back in spring. The true Grievance Brigade. It seemed like they've gone mad, but they acted with such precise coordination. I've heard that many of them had live combat experience, but that alone can't explain their movements. Yeah, rather than going mad, it's almost like they were being puppeteered by something. That wraps things up here anyway, but seriously, what in the world's going on? Couldn't see what the culprit is. We'll just have to get to the bottom of this ourselves. By the way, what happened with the kid? Oh, when they attacked, they left Yato with the Kingpin to make sure he got out safe. I planned to follow them after I wrapped up resupply and weapon maintenance, but yeah. Got it. Keep an eye out for them as we go. Best of luck, Gabriella. Please stay safe. May Adios protect you. Well then, let's head onward. There's a blue event if we go the other direction. Not just terrorists, a whole bunch of people have gone absolutely mad and started attacking all over the place. No idea what's going on, but if it's a fight they want, it's a fight they'll get. Once I finish restocking, I'll go after Yada. You'll be careful too, Spriggan. And she isn't here.
What above us is... Oh, my clinic? Seems like I've got visitors.
There's rubble here too. We can't get past. They say as like they can't jump multiple stories in a single bound. Did something go down here? Looks like my office is still intact at least. Oh, is that you, Isabel? Well, if it isn't Maja. Don't tell me you were watching over the clinic while I was gone. Not exactly. There's a growing number of injured people, though. They've been taking refuge here, and I've been doing the bare minimum of care, but that can only count for so much. Sounds like I'd better get in my day job then, huh? Ah, cough, wheeze. My arm. This is awful. Such a big uprising, it's not unexpected, still. No fatality so far. That counts for something. What's this calming aroma I smell? I see. They've been treated with herbs from the Central East. Yes, I've been doing everything I can, offering pain relief and sanitation and staunching any bleeding with good old traditional medicine. But I'm not sure whether or not I can depend on you to handle the surgeries. I can handle it. I might be a back alley doctor, but I'm still a doctor. Back alley Dr. Isabel provided astoundingly efficient care to the injured. You're really impressive, Isabel. Mind teaching me some of that next time? Means everyone's ki is flowing more smoothly. That's the power of herbs, huh? You don't seem to have a license, Doctor, but I'll pretend I didn't see anything. Including the fact you're operating in the Blacklight district. Thanks for being so accommodating. Gotta say, this is pretty handy, isn't it? It's a great way to make some guilt-free money off the survivors. I'm not sure I can agree with your way of doing things, but I won't deny it helps having someone dependable in these situations. Can I count on you to handle the clinic, Maja? I suppose that's fine. You helping out the Spriggan and his assistants? Yep, figured I'd cash in on all the fun they attract, you know? Fun, she says. Oh, whatever, we need all the help we can get here. There are surely others in need of assistance, so let's hurry. We can actually go back inside. The people who are helping me escape the fighting. Without them, I don't know if I would have made it out alive. That's why I've been doing everything I can to ease her pain, even if only temporarily. One good turn deserves another, you know? Guess it was a good idea to start stockpiling my herbs after all. Be careful out there, everyone. Those people aren't in their right minds. Out we go.
I never expected something like this would happen. Even here in the Blacklight district.
Mistyverse.
There's bound to be people who need saving. Keep your eyes peeled as we go, Jin.
You got it. We won't miss a single one.
Treasure located.
Thank you, Joe.
Initiating search.
You can only interact with things they tell you to interact with. Cool.
Beginning search.
I got it.
How well I'll perform.
I'm curious too. If there was anything new, it doesn't look like it. It'd be so silly if there were actually new fish here. Damn it. What the hell do you think you're all doing? You think you could just wreak havoc in my store and get away with it? Vexen. Spriggan? Perfect timing. Give me a hand. No need. We can handle this just fine. Never thought I'd be the one to fire this old antique. Oh. It's you guys? The locals here sure are tough. You've got us pegged. Yeah, but I think I just pulled a muscle in my shoulder thanks to that. Dear me, and the richest man came out unscathed. I'm not compared to the old woman, but my ability to keep out of trouble is second to none. Let's get to the business at hand, shall we? Why are you spreading and make it difficult for us to keep moving? Seeing as it's experienced fighters causing this chaos, I'm hoping you can deal with the trouble ahead. Just what I had in mind. You guys keep this place safe.
Looks like you're working hard as ever, Spriggan. Gotta say, it
Yes?
cracks me up watching you bust your ass for trash like this.
I mean, I shouldn't be surprised that he's involved, considering the whole cult business, but I take it that's the boy in question, then. Doesn't seem right. Is that really the guy? Look who's finally decided to show himself. Just what the hell are you up to?
You think I'm just gonna spill the beans? Get real, old man. Let's just say I'm working my own part-time job. And these Blacklight backstreets are nothing but a stepping stone for us. But hey, if you want to waste your energy saving a place like this, then be my guest.
Glitches out of reality. He vanished. How did he... A while since we saw that kid on Nemeth Island. The way he shifted isn't like any society tech. Just who is he in cahoots with? He definitely seems to have a specific objective in mind. What is he doing? What is he doing that he wouldn't even tell Yorda? We'll just have to track him down and find out for ourselves. Right. We can't afford to ignore this crisis. What the hell's going on here? Counting on you to get to the bottom of this, Spriggan. We'll handle things here. Just go after the kid. Got it. And I'll leave standing guard to you folks.
Is something up ahead, Zeros? There are thermal and biological signs. People must be trapped by the fire.
We got a few people to interact with here. This is the worst. When are you gonna fix our establishment, you damn mafia jerks? Can you borrow your gun, Daddy? It's time someone settled this. Put a sock in it, you idiot. Talk about reckless. Are these two related? It's gotta be father and daughter, right? I'm glad we were able to save them. One unexpected place to learn something new. And also, she had a different line of dialogue for the first time across 3 games here. This is the worst. At least let me settle the score with these guys. You hear me? Either get out of the way or I'll plow right through you. Great. We need to hurry and get the situation under control. Those assholes started running wild, and now look at the place. Hey, Spriggan, Bracer, you better go kick their asses. I can't make heads or tails of what's going on, but I'll make those punks pay if it's the last thing I do. Good. I wanted to skedaddle as soon as I was able to secure an escape route. Don't know which guys are being manipulated, but it's still better to avoid acting alone. Besides, I can demand plenty of restitution from them later. Which is why I'm counting on you, Spriggan, A-ranker. Seems to me that Brat's got some kind of ulterior motive. Ah well, I'll just shake him for all he's... I'll collect the appropriate amount of restitution from him. Counting on you, Spriggan, A-ranker.
Come again soon.
Might as well. I doubt he... No, he doesn't have anything new. What a mess. It's been a long time since we had a party like this. Well, I've already eliminated the enemies on the nearby rooftops, so you don't need to worry about snipers. I've restocked on goods too, so stock up all you can. What a good shop owner. So we got one thing over here. Eek. Are we going to die here? Don't say that. I'll save you, I swear. Oh, God. Come to this. I'll just douse myself with water and force my way through. Don't worry, I got you. That's a stupid idea, buddy. Man, over there. We can use quick arts to extinguish the fire, but we have to hurry. Going to state the obvious. Cough, cough. Let's come to this. I'll douse myself with water. I swear, don't give up hope. Problem solved. Oh. Oh, there it goes. Oh, the fire's all gone. That was quick. Arts. Y'all are a bunch of lifesavers. Thanks a bunch. Going to thank us. We ain't out of the woods yet. Yeah, this place could cave in. Sticking around isn't safe. Looks like this is where I come in. Ooh. Yeah. Good job. Amazing, we're free. Thank you, sir. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. That was nothing. I'm used to benching this much. Phew, that's shin for you. By the way, I haven't seen Mistress anywhere. He was actually in the middle of checking in on the girls in the Blacklight district. Wonder where she is now. Could you please look for her? I'm getting kind of worried. Alright, I'll keep an eye on and keep you posted. We rescued everyone from the store. Time to move.
Beginning search.
Gift from above, perhaps.
Oh. New material times 4. I'll handle this. You get yourself somewhere safe. Listen, I'm counting on you to help Mistress. Is she over here?
Search time.
Multiple life signs detected. It's not her, but it's one of the ladies who walks up and down the Blacklight district. Looks like some people are stuck. No, someone please. Why did this have to happen to me? Hey, over here, Jaegers. They're from the Scorpions as a hot, the mid-level group that got absorbed by the other Jaegers. More than a little concerning seeing 4 in Jaeger Corps here. But right now, that woman needs our help. Agreed. They got a civilian cornered. There's no way we could overlook this. You got that right. Just take these guys out. Barry going first again.
Displaying information. A boost could work here.
Protect! Crystal shower!
Thanks.
What?
Assisting!
Rapid tempest!
Just say the word.
Okay. Oops. Can I hit all three of them with this? No, I can't.
You cannot run.
On your signal!
Such a small combat area.
I'll smash you!
DOC, activate. We're done. Here goes.
Power and efficiency increased.
Area secured. All clear. You okay? Yeah, I just twisted my ankle. Thank you all so much. You're the girl who spent a lot of time with Gabriella, right? You told me she left Yada with the Kingpin and asked me to keep an eye out in case I came across him. I just saw him. Yada and the Kingpin should have went up the stairs. And? Yeah, Vix's probably over there. Let's hurry. You head back to Bexon's. They got safety measures in place. Got it. Good luck and stay safe, everyone. 1 SP get. Thanks for saving me earlier. But will Yada be okay? I shouldn't have to worry if the Kingpin's with them, but I can't help it. Alright. We have a treasure chest over here.
Treasure located.
Yellow metal.
Now where?
Shangsho? What's going on? This isn't some kind of event or anything, is it? Is it the Lee family or whichever one got obliterated? Can I do something to upset everyone? This is too much. How am I going to explain this to the Kingpin? Clearly not in their right mind, but it doesn't look like they're on drugs. What's going on? Sorry for the wait. We'll handle them from here. There are people who... These are the people who tried to plot a coup in Heiwei. The ones who started the mess in Longport, right? Most of them were absorbed by the Luer Lee families. Could it be the ones who slipped through the cracks and the ones who went missing joined forces? They might be formidable, but we can't allow them to continue. We must subdue them immediately. Lie family, that's what it was. The ones we obliterated right at the beginning of Daybreak 2.
Glory to...
Protect! Crystal shell!
I believe I can hit all of them. And potential... Ah, they can't be death blown. That's annoying. Well, we can deal a lot of damage.
Here I go! Prepare yourself!
He's Oct. Special opponent.
I'll help out.
Go all in on him.
If you would.
This helps speed things up.
May we proceed with caution.
Here we go. You're knocked in. One more.
The Shangsho have a little bit more HP than the other guys.
I'll cover you!
Displaying information. A boost
40,
here.
49 versus 36k.
I suggest we strike now. Target. I won't hold back.
Just say the word.
He's gonna heal up. Oh, hyper medicine. Interesting.
What say we up the dosage?
That's interesting. I didn't realize that there was a unique order here.
please.
Fixed. Now, Perry.
Activating scan.
Reset!
Activating skill.
My chance!
Maybe you should boost. Art should work.
Strike now.
Shameful. Oh, I am far from done.
Oh, I'm sure I could do better.
Nice and simple. Amazing. They drop like flies. I don't totally get it, but they were bad guys, right? Thank you. Now then, I need to help the little ones at the back of the shop. No need, I already had it handled. Then it seems some gratitude's in order. Would you prefer words of thanks or a different kind of reward? I was actually making the rounds and checking on the girls in the Blacklight district. Then this happened out of nowhere. At least I was able to get most of the girls to the surface where it's safe. Oh, she was trying to help me get out too. Then I saw all this, and I spotted the Kingpin earlier too. It seems she went toward the arena up that way. The Lady Gin did? And based on what Gabriella told us, Yada's with her too. The arena's cage is strong, so it's not a bad place to barricade themselves. They're up against that kid. Yeah, assuming he went that way. And who knows what he's capable of. Let's get going.
Seems like we've got everything cleared up.
SP for saving the girls first, I guess.
Good work.
Let's see what else we can do to help.
Gracie, thank goodness everyone from the club's safe too. Got that right, but the fact you're also safe is the greatest Wait, damn, your arm's injured. Those bastards harming your precious skin. Heads will roll. Calm down, it's just a scratch. It's not like you have the strength to do anything anyway. Don't try and stop me, ma'am. I'm serious about this. Those bastards just... Who are they and where'd they come from? Doing all this to the Blacklight district and harming Mistress's precious skin. I'll make sure they don't get away with it. Don't worry, it's just a scratch. I'm more worried about the Kingpin. This obviously isn't just a simple riot. I don't think they do anything crazy, but... Thanks for saving me. It's kinda hot. Makes me want to take all my clothes off. Don't. More importantly, please evacuate to someplace that's not on fire. Residents of the Blacklight district sure are a handful, as you'd expect. There's something... Oh, never mind. The fire and gunshots seem familiar. Was there combat going on in the Blacklight district during one of the coups? Or, I guess, underground events? It might be something like that.
Why are there so many of them?
They're like zombies.
Wait, I think someone's in the arena.
Let's hurry.
They didn't disable it. That is comical. They disabled the Grim Garden, or the Märchen Garden in the previous game, so I wonder why they didn't do it for this one. Damn it, we got this far, but how do we escape? We are panicking. This cage isn't going down anytime soon. I had it custom built. Well, it won't hold out indefinitely. Make it in time. Huh? What's that person doing? What the hell? Take it down from there. I get it now. I take it you're the mastermind then.
Nothing so grand, but good guess. I've had my fun, but the losers who live here have served their purpose for me. So you know what? I think I'll throw in a little something extra for the finale. Enjoy!
You bastard. Get down here and say that again. I'll smash your smug little face in.
Wow, you don't have to take it so personally. Well, since I'm here, I might as well play my cards and see how things shake out!
I'm gonna summon a monster using the ornament. Oh, it's the Devonsey brothers? And he transformed them. Mecha Beast Devon Seed Middle Brother. Crap, watch out. Joe? Oh no. God damn it, he busted my ribs. I'll act as bait. You make a run for it. No need. Looks like they finally made it.
Whew, that was close.
He didn't even attempt to dodge. Just bringing in his assistance. I'll handle him. You just make a break for it when you see an opening. Looks like we're just in time. Organic and inorganic matter are mixed together. It doesn't make any sense. But this is the abnormality Van spoke of. What is this key? Bro, what's happening? Wait, is this one of the 3 siblings? You know, those brothers who pretend to be braces on the police. The middle of the Devon Sea brothers? You may be a good-for-nothing loser, but being used and transformed like this is crossing the line. Commencing suppression.
Deploying charge! No hiding stuff. Maybe you should boost.
Resistant to the basic elements, higher elements are not active. This shouldn't be too difficult.
Here goes.
One skill coming up.
Take it home, Fairy.
Activating COC. Flame, skip. It's not over.
I doubt he'll be able to undo this, so...
Just say the word.
Begin reset.
Displaying data.
Let's see...
Protect. Crystal shell. Thanks.
And Cobalt Curtain. Activate.
You won't get away with this.
This is gonna be pretty easy, isn't it? Just in case. Because it's free.
I'll cover you.
I want to see him come in with the gun.
Activating skill.
Good miss.
Mr. Arclight.
So much for that.
Assistant.
Bang into the pain.
Oh.
You won't get away with this.
No, but we can activate it later.
Go all in on him.
139. Let's go for the stun damage.
Now's your
Like,
chance.
what is the white bar, like, actually?
Time to close in.
Because it goes away when we don't directly target him with something.
Go all in on him.
Activating skill.
Mr. Seaman.
Really chosen for a boost.
Protect. Crystal shell. Thanks. I suggest we strike now.
Let's see. 64, 65, 71. Good enough.
My move now.
Oh. He changed places.
I suggest we strike now. One skill coming up.
You want that? Come on! Take it home, Fairy.
Now it's my turn.
Oh, thanks for closing the gap. We're at 81%, so we're coming up on... We're coming up on our go turn.
I suggest we strike now.
Activating scan.
Sucker!
Not while I'm here.
Time to go all out.
He has Earth Guard, which is just M. We're better off just dealing some stun damage here. Unless we could, like, do a little bit better. This gets 93, this is 92.
I suggest we strike now.
We can get him to 100. Yeah, it's stunning for Van's turn. Alrighty then.
Maybe you should boost.
Green force!
Start off with the big damage.
Time for the main event.
We haven't watched it for a minute.
And alive!
The boost gauge holds more now.
60k damage.
One more.
Oh, the cutscene undid the stun. I hate when that happens.
Time to close in.
Bring into the pain.
Just say the word.
You won't get away with this.
I don't like that.
Activate stun.
Ripper doesn't have action 3, does he?
I'll help out.
That's why he's moving so slowly.
My chance. Here goes. Take it home, Fairy.
Also, shouldn't he have that one status effect that lets him regenerate health every turn? I thought the other one had that. Remind me of mixing it up with the invisible monster.
Blink. Reset.
Activating skill.
We're good. Took a bit of damage though.
Go all in on him.
The cries are just always there. Yeah, this gets rid of his speed bonus, so he won't get another quick turn. Who's low HP?
Pull out all the stops.
She is.
Cypher activate.
Here goes. It's on you, Reset.
Just say the word.
Miss Al-Fayed.
Deactivate this.
I'll cover you.
You won't get away with
He did
this.
the thing. We're not going to be able to undo it though, so we're going to take a big turn of damage, unfortunately.
Go all in on him.
Activating skill.
Best I could do is Cobalt Current to make sure we're at full before we get smacked.
Here I go.
Oh, she got another turn. Cool. Wait, does Cobalt Current give boost?
Go all in on him.
Oh, he must have gotten a boost turn. That's incredibly convenient.
Crystal shell.
I didn't even notice it.
You won't get away with this. Under here. Here to help. I suggest
Here's a little more.
You won't get away with this.
They're stunned.
Reset.
Oh,
Now. Time to go all out. Here I go.
I should have been by Van because he gets double damage, even with the basic assist.
Mr. Alcott.
moving on up.
I'm not done yet.
Self-improvement has no end.
Man was a tank. Although not super threatening. Looks like he's turned back to normal. Well, that transformation was too much. Yeah, I mean, I've heard cases where people have become monsters. This is clearly on a different level. Tons of Murray's going on. Something about this feels like that thing we faced back in the culvert. And Reset is reacting badly to it too for some reason. I'm fine. Besides, we gotta focus on him. And here I was hoping at least one of you had kicked the bucket. Guess that's it then. Time to head to the next stage. I guess I'm looking forward to it. You think you're going? Can't cause all this destruction and just... Everyone watch out! So many of them.
I've got your back. Subdue them quickly and secure the area.
Detectives?
We finally caught up. Are you okay, Yota?
Or am I mixing up the voices? I'm mixing up the voices. It's Ears. Regimental Commander of the Ice and Shield, Geraint Rygar.
Mommy! Hubby, you came!
Not a moment too soon. It's good to see you're safe, Arita. Now let us handle things from here. I've got new intel for the Bracers and the Spriggan crew. The people from the Blacklight district who went berserk all headed to the surface. They seem to be going somewhere.
What?
He's right. The guilds detected a mass of suspicious individuals on the move.
Man, a lot of stuff is happening.
There's no doubt. It must be.
Aw, figure it out already? Then I guess it's time. Time for me to get the heck out of here. Still, I might as well give you a little souvenir while I still can. If you want to catch me, you're gonna have to work for it!
Stop right there, you bastard!
Oh, hello.
Talk about bad timing.
It's the invisible demon from yesterday.
This will be our second battle in a row, but we mustn't falter.
I think I'll take over things here, Arkwright. No need to worry. You guys just handle everything happening up on the surface.
Ah, so we're not actually fighting him again.
We're with you, Immovable. That's right. With the power at our disposal, this should be no problem.
We'll stay here and hold up the rear. You all go do what you need to.
I'll handle coordinating with the police and other departments. Go and seize the truth.
Haha, nice reference.
What he said. We'll have this wrapped up in no time. Elaine, you should go with Arkwright and the rest.
All right, understood. Let's go, Van.
We can count on Uppy. Onward!
Trust me, I never had any doubts. Up we go then!
Right.
Alright, so what exactly is happening on the surface here? Afterward, Van's group worked with a number of different groups to track down the people who had fled from the Blacklight district. It was discovered that, as if by design, they'd stolen cars from various blocks, then used them to escape via the Edith Expressway. Van contacted the team members on standby at the office and had them bring the trucks so they could begin their pursuit. July 10th, 5:35 p.m. So there's a bunch of people just driving to the same location, and they don't really care that they're being followed. A lot of them seem barely conscious in there. But even so, their driving is impeccable. No doubt in my mind they're being controlled somehow. That's how it is, huh? The way things seem now, the cars on the other routes are the same. Yes, we're currently in the process of tracking suspicious vehicles across the capital. So far, nearly 30 have been identified. Assuming there's more than one person in each car, that can mean there's roughly 100 people. This isn't just a group we're dealing with, it's a small army. Who do these jerks think they're headed? Or where do these jerks think they're headed? Oh, on that topic, I compiled the current routes of all the vehicles are tracking to predict a possible destination. Memorial Park? This is supposed to be closed today. Makes sense they're headed there. It'd be the perfect place for a large group of people to meet up. And the Genesis is glowing brighter the closer we get. Maybe Ix is there too. If so, that'd be great. This time we'll catch him and bring him to justice for sure. From what you told me, the Blacklight district was really messed up. No way we can let him get away with something like that. Ben? Look! They're accelerating. The hell? All 7 of the cars in front of us started going fast at the same time. The way they were weaving in and out between each other was like a machine. It's creepy as hell. Oh, it seems the cars on the other routes are doing the exact same thing. Hazel, the cars appear to be heading for... Can't let them out of our sight. I'll try and keep up. Everyone hold on. Rosette, Elaine, Agnes, call the other groups and let them know what's going on. Understood. I'll contact the police. I've already notified the guild. I'll warn the park staff next. And yes, you contact Vermati. Got it. Ooh, we have a red logo. I think this is the first time we've had the red logo in this game. That's how you know shit's getting real. July 10th, 5:50 p.m. Are they gonna move the Sheena Dirk statue? What the hell's going on here? Look at all those cars. These. There are exactly 30 here. How many were we tracking? A biometric scan yielded no results. I don't believe anyone is still there in the cars. Conducting mid-range search. Only one life form detected within a 200 ARD radius. Huh? Just one? You're all here? Oh, him. I'm glad you're safe, sir. Yes, thanks to your warning, I just barely had time to find a place to hide. When that group got here, they headed straight to the gate and forced it open. Oh no, it's damaged. Not by hand, surely. Assuming none of them were martial artists trained in keys, then their hands are likely badly damaged now. That's a lot of supporting characters. Oh, pretty quick for them. Oh, and Heiwei's here too? Yes, Vermati called everyone he could. Hey, where'd they all go? That many people really all head inside? That is so many people. They just walked straight past it. They even walked through the damn statue somehow. Oh, what's all this? Look, footprints. This is a search function. This is a search function the latest tactical ornaments can use. Looking at where these footprints are headed. They all split up to different areas? We ain't got much time. Let's split up after them. From the look of it, the 100-some-odd people here went in 3 different directions. Considering that they all seem to be under someone's control, we best restrain them somehow. Understood. No objections. Same here, but how should we split up? Based on the prints, the bulk of the group headed to the parts of the park open to the public. Those are some pretty wide areas, so best if we send groups used to patrolling, the police or the guild. I'm not a fan of you being the one to call the shots here, but that does make sense. We do have some good experience patrolling. We take turns once a week after all. A sound plan. All got your bulletproof vests on, correct? Yes, sir. Got everything we need to bring them down. Can we leave the wooded area to Heiwei? It seems they brought their bodyguards after all. Why did they... Huh. Thought I felt something weird. I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about. We're here at behest of Lady Ashen and Master Sao. Please, leave it to us. Will your group be okay without assistance? The final area seems as though it's been sealed for quite some time. Right. Place where those 2 massacres happened around the time of the Revolution, before there was even a park here. Oh, One of them was when the Imperial Army fired a barrage on the revolutionary forces, wasn't it? And the other was during Augustus' reign of terror. The area had been sealed off ever since as a historical site in order to honor the dead. It's glowing again. Does it want us to go that way? Guess we know who's waiting for us over there. Huh? What are you talking about? It doesn't matter at the moment. Are you certain you'll be okay with just a handful of you? Right, even if Elaine and Mr. Zeman are with you, we're dealing with a lot of people here. If needed, perhaps some of our assistants could lend you a hand.
There won't be any need for that.
Ren. And Risha.
Risha!
Hey.
And Ren, too.
Huh? Isn't that the dancer from Crossbell we met at that party?
Oh, I thought she'd already left the capital with Lady Ashen.
So these are our two question mark party members.
So I came to join in on the fun. If Arkwright Solutions needs a hand, I'm more than willing to lend mine.
I guess we do have to remove Jin then.
We sure do. Thank you so much.
Having you along is worth another 100 people.
Ashen asked me to stay behind and take care of any unfinished business here in Edith, so I'm here to help too. I will be assisting you, members of the Liu and Lee families.
It is an honor, but are you certain?
Considering their numbers, wouldn't it be better for you to join the Fixers group?
No. Given the situation, I think we'll need to prepare for more than just the one threat. Members of the police and guild, please be careful.
Understood. We've called for a backup and they'll be deployed to all areas as soon as they arrive. Arkwright, you guys be careful.
Yeah, you all too. Right then, let's get moving.
From here, the police, guild, Heiyue, and Arkwright Solutions will begin their joint mission. Everyone, share your comm codes. If anything comes up, contact the others immediately.
Right!
I know I don't have to worry about you, Risha, but still, be careful. You got that?
Yes, you too. Please, go and put a stop to whatever he's up to.
Quick change.
What? Come on, forget about that and get moving.
Isn't she supposed to be a secret assassin? Ren has temporarily joined the party. Got people to talk to. Let's do that real quick.
Now where?
We haven't been to the park, have we? Did we? I think we did one bounty, if I'm not mistaken. At the very least, I'm glad this happened during our semi-annual maintenance period. There aren't any guests in the park. Who were all those people, though? They were moving in unison, almost like machines or something. It was uncanny. In any event, something unusual is clearly going on. Please be careful in there. We'll stay here and serve as your contact point. Best of luck. The entrance of the park is this way. It will likely be some time before reinforcements arrive. All teams pursue swiftly and with caution. Gotta see if there's any dialogue if we try going the other directions.
Not this way.
Please to the others, you need to investigate the historical conservation area. Okay.
Now where? The way things have been going, we better be prepared.
A Zypha? Where could that sound be coming from?
What?
Shock one.
Oracle. Oh, we only need to get 1,000 of that. So now we need SCLM chains, which is the follow-up attacks. Okay. That one's easy enough to get. This time consuming. But it sounds like they want us to save here. The only issue is it is pretty late. It's 11:53. So we should probably get to the finale next time. Otherwise, we're going to be here for another 30 minutes to an hour. So, till next time then. Have a good night.